right now. It just says not yet.
We got DJ the King and C-Dot. And they're the honkies of Honkytalk. Hey-hi-oh! Call your mom and them. It's time for Honkytalk News. Y'all. They tell us about what we got stuck up our butts, people touching animals inappropriately. Indeed, of course, the Florida man keeps us on our toes, so call your mom and them. It's time for Honkytalk News, y'all.
I still think that dude sounds like the truck driver from Smokey and the Bandit, Jerry Reed. I don't know why.
Jerry Reed.
He's got a
good
good
Jerry Reed. We trust all the honkies are good and full from their Thanksgiving feast. Some of you, I'm sure, still have food in the refrigerator. Warm up the turkey, and let's get going today. Like every week, we've got some stories for you, pretty interesting. But first, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell another joke. By the way, gentlemen, what do you give the last couple jokes? 1 out of 10.
I mean, I like the last one a lot. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I like that one.
C-Dot couldn't like the last one because he
wasn't allowed.
Not been married long enough. So, all right. So another Thanksgiving joke.
Wait, was the last one when he was clearing his throat?
No, that was the first one. Frank Sinatra.
No, that was the first one.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, that one was fun too.
You didn't
like them.
I cleared the mother-in-law joke from my memory.
The cannibal.
Yeah, I cleared that one from my memory.
See, if you had a mother-in-law like mine, you would laugh at that.
Shots fired. All right. So
it's been a long Thanksgiving, apparently.
Well, when you get told you can't eat certain things, you look like a big comfy pillow, amongst other things. When she side eyes your plate,
I gotta tell you,
Thanksgiving is not the day to judge what people are eating.
No, it's an official day of gluttony.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
First of all, second of all, I was telling Kang that has to be the only person I have ever heard of him not firing back immediately.
Yeah,
because that's kind of your specialty. You don't take crap from anybody.
I don't, and for some reason, this little old lady has me shook. I don't know what it is. I think what it is she's coming from a good place. It's just her delivery method is terrible.
What is the good place? Like, hey, I want you to.
So it's like,
dance
hey,
or fit into
no. It's like she doesn't realize that I realize that I'm overweight. So she's like, well, maybe if you didn't eat pizza, you wouldn't be fat. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. like you can tell she's coming from a good spot, but the way she says it is like, why would you say that to anybody? Especially when my father-in-law is like 400 pounds. My brother-in-law, I got a brother-in-law that's probably like 340. Got another one that's probably like 270. You know what I mean? Like, why are we judging anybody over here?
Maybe you're the last hope.
Maybe. So I got a really great story about how my father-in-law got 400 pounds, right?
So outside of the obvious?
Yeah, outside the obvious, right? So
I didn't know there was more than one way to do that.
Yeah. Well, no. So
it's math, I think.
So my father-in-law is allergic to cats, right? So my mother-in-law brings home a cat, and this is when they're early in their marriage, and she tells him, hey, I got a cat, and he says I'm allergic to it. You got to get rid of it. And she goes, the only way I'm getting rid of this cat is if you lose 100 pounds. So he lost 100 pounds, got down to like 170 some odd pounds, he says.
Whoa.
She refused to get rid of the cat. She refused to get rid of the cat. So here we are. That's what he says. So here we are.
This is like a
he
many
got
years in the making.
He got fat off of spite.
Yeah.
He's spite fat. Yeah, he's spite ate.
Spite eating. Spite.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can do a public service announcement for all the people out there. If someone is overweight, they know it. You don't have to tell them.
No, not at all. We know.
We own mirrors. And yeah, there's a thing called mirrors. And unfortunately, we see ourselves in them every day.
Yeah. Listen, extra medium. You don't know nothing about it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I'm not extra medium. What a piece of crap.
All right. Let's do the
Medium
joke.
Tall.
You guys do this to me every week, and the joke gets built up, and then it's hard to deliver.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So it's a story about a couple who had been happily married for years.
Mm-hmm.
Just one issue, boys. The only friction in their marriage was the husband always wakes up 5 minutes before the wife does.
Mm.
Is not a person who farts in their sleep. So has saved it up all night and just literally busts ass in the morning. Loud and long, so that it's the first thing. The noise and the smell wakes her up every morning, and she wakes up gagging.
Oh.
Besides that, their marriage is perfect. And every morning she would plead with him to stop ripping him off, because literally some mornings she would puke. He told her he couldn't stop it, and then it was perfectly natural. She told him to see a doctor, and literally she was concerned that one day they were so loud and hard, he would actually blow his guts out. So years went by, and every day continued to just rip them. And then one Thanksgiving morning, she got up early, and she was starting to prepare the turkey for dinner, and he was upstairs still asleep. He had had a lot to drink the night before, so she thought, you know what, this is a perfect time to get him back. She looked at the bowl, and she saw the turkey innards, the neck, the gizzard, the liver, and all the spare parts. So she came up with this brilliant thought. She takes the bowl upstairs where her husband was sound asleep and gently pulls back the covers. She pulled on the elastic waistband of his underpants and emptied the bowl of turkey guts into his shorts.
Nice.
Of course, sometime later, she hears her husband wake, and the first thing she hears is the blasting fart, and then she hears a blood-curdling scream and the sound of frantic footsteps as he runs to the bathroom. So the wife's laughing so hard she's crying. She's on the floor laughing. She figures, I got him back. But then 20 minutes later, he had not come downstairs.
Uh-oh.
So she bit her lip. She went to the door. She said, honey, you all right? And he says, honey, you were right. All these years, you have warned me, and I didn't listen to you. And she says, whatever do you mean, honey? He said, well, you always told me that one day I would end up farting my guts out, and today it finally happened. But by the grace of God, some Vaseline and these 2 fingers, I think I got them all back up in there.
God.
Ooh.
God.
Ouch. That is...
that sounds like stories that we've had.
Yeah, that sounds like something that happened in Florida.
Jeez.
It does.
Jeez.
Wow. Yeah.
Has your guys' wives ever talked to you about going to the doctor due to like flatulence or stomach problems or anything?
Yes.
Really? Yeah. Thank goodness
Yes.
I'm not the only one.
Yes. So, so I had a doctor named Dr. Bako. We called him Dr. Bacon because Dr. Bacon was about 680 pounds.
Oh,
He,
fitting.
yeah, you sat amongst him, you know what I mean? So, anyhow, I had this issue to where I just had to go to the restroom and I had to go right then. And it didn't matter, like, DJ experienced this a couple times, and for the life of me, I couldn't figure out what was going on. So we thought maybe it was like Crohn's disease or something like that. So I go to the doctor after a trip we took to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, what a good player.
Right.
So there's jokes there. There's jokes there.
So, so the way there was fine. The way back, every single rest stop, I had to go. Right. Every other exit, boom, I had to go. Right. So we get back from there. I get an appointment with Dr. Bacon. Dr. Bacon pulls me in there and he says, so tell me what's going on. I just explained to him what I told you guys. And he goes, so it sounds like somebody had the Hershey squirts.
Jeez.
He thought it was the funniest thing ever. And that's
thanks,
seriously,
Doc. We've never heard of that when we came to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Right. So that was his, and that was seriously how he sounded when he laughed, at least in my head. I don't know how he really sounded, but I just looked at him like, dude, you're like fucking 700 pounds, man.
We need to bleep. We need to bleep there. We need to bleep there. FCC.
Yeah. So give a couple beefs. So, but anyhow, I don't know what it was, man, but I just changed my diet around a little bit, and I'm fine now. I don't get whatever happened. It was like 6 years of just not knowing when I was going to have to go to the restroom, man.
That happened to me a lot. DJ, in fact, DJ, the first time we hung out, do you remember that? We were just like, oh, we'll hang out. We'll just like go to the mall. And we needed something. I don't remember, but we went to the mall and where did we ate at like Gunther Tootie's before that. Remember?
Again, no pun intended.
Yeah. and we were hanging out at some shop and all of a sudden my face went like pale. And I looked around and I was so nervous and I was like, I got to go to the bathroom. And I told DJ, I was like, hey man, I got to go to the bathroom. And he looked at me and he's like, you don't have to tell me, man. Like we're dudes. You don't just go. You don't got to tell me. Yeah. And so I scurried away in a shuffling manner to find the bathroom, to find the closest one. And I couldn't find it. And I went into Nordstrom and I went to like this corner and I was like, I think it's over here. And I was sweating at this point. And this lady that worked there or was like a maid or janitor or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, do you have the bathroom? And she's like, oh, no habla inglés. And I was like, baño. And I just kept saying it. And she like just pointed in some random direction. Eventually found it. Told DJ, thought it was the best thing in the whole world. But I'm just.
Because you were screaming, El Baño.
Yeah, I was yelling El Baño.
That's pretty good.
Set the temperature for our friendship and we've had many close calls like that. And he's just like, dude, what is going on?
So we better get started. I can already tell that you gentlemen are low energy today.
No, I'm high energy.
I'm drinking a Celsius.
Okay.
Oh, is that alcoholic?
It's got cocaine in it, so I'm like super stoked right now.
Oh, Oh,
I was just listening to C-Dot's story, man. My bad.
All right, here we go. We got people living in the walls again. What's the deal with the people in the walls?
why
John?
so much wall living?
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it's inflation, right? Cost of living's up.
Man,
No.
that's got to be a big. That's got to be a big ass wall for me to fit in it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm not opposed to living in a wall, but it's got to be pretty wide.
Well, the last dude had like a curved TV monitor and stuff.
You
And
know,
light.
here's a question for you before
Yeah.
we even get started.
Mm-hmm.
Could you, no women involved, just on your own, if you were single on your own, and you could live without a mortgage or rent, how bad of a place would you live in to save mortgage or rent?
Well, describe bad. Describe what's bad, because my idea of like heaven would be quite literally doing that, right? Like going to northern Idaho, northern Montana, Alaska, in like living off the land and homesteading. But that's probably a lot of people's idea of bad, like in the cold, having to harvest your food, and dealing with snow and like no one around for miles and miles.
What would you do during the day, though? Like
You have to survive.
Like during serious snow, what would you
describe? Serious snow
where you can't go anywhere, you can't get out, you can't leave the house.
You have nature's television, which is a fireplace with wood burning with a wood burning fireplace.
So you literally could just sit there and watch the fire for hours on end.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, absolutely. But there's never. I mean, there's never an end to the amount of things that you would have to do. I mean, I live in the mountains now, and I've got a lot of things that I have to do.
No, I get it, but there's a difference. You live with a wife,
right?
Right. Like there is some it's not like solitary confinement.
No, I get that.
So I think women really underestimate a man's ability to live super like minimal,
solitary.
I think a guy is happy with like canned baked beans, Campbell's soup, a TV,
I'm not gonna make it with canned baked
recliner.
beans.
Well, that's I'm just saying, like you don't need a lot. You can do the minimal food. You can do the minimal living situation and be just fine with it. We do all this other stuff for women. We do it so that they feel protected, that they feel, they feel good. Like we don't need Lexus cars. We don't need, what I mean, they're nice. They're nice. Don't get me wrong. We like them. I mean, but we could go and live the very poor, almost homeless type of situations if need be.
Well, prior to meeting my wife, it was like all I cared about was like I got the dogs. I got 2 dogs in the boat and fishing every weekend, whether it's on the boat or whether it's on the ice, and like going out in the woods, and that was it. And as far as meals are concerned, I quite literally would make I would grill chicken and make some rice and portion out all my meals for the week, and I just eat the same thing every day.
Every day. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, I would live pretty poor, D. I don't know. I mean, I would live in West Dayton. I'd live in the country. It doesn't matter to me where I live at or how bad I live, as long as I'm happy.
I'm not living in other people's walls, though. I don't want to. That's the deal. It's not so much the wall part that bothers me. It's the other people part.
So does that include apartments? Because that's basically like living in somebody else's wall. You know what I mean? Especially if they're thin.
And we'll get into this story, but the last person had, call it
12, like a little bachelor pad,
12 by 15. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm not going to lie to you. Look, let it be said, because my wife will listen to this. I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. But did part of you see that and not go, oh, I save a lot of money doing that, man? Like,
Man, that dude's living right now.
right. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
mean,
want to do a log cabin away from people.
That's
I
my
don't want to
life.
live in the walls, though.
That's where I live. I have a 1,500 square foot. Todd will tell you, it's not
Yeah.
big.
No.
But
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, that. But I want a garage.
I got a garage, 2 cars.
Yeah, garage is of utmost importance. Probably more important than the house. I'll be honest.
You know what's more important than that? The land.
Yeah, away from people.
Right.
Right.
All right,
That's
let's
like
get into
live
this.
in walls.
Let's get into this.
Yep.
It says woman facing burglary charge after being discovered inside the walls of business. So see that it would be a business, which means at night.
Yeah, business is more doable.
Said a woman was arrested after she was discovered inside the walls of a business, according to the Independent. 26-year-old Kaylee Alexis Ann Ghosh of Davenport was taken into custody on November 5th after she was found inside the walls of a business. Authorities
That's kind of young. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Authorities stated in a release that the business owner heard noises coming from the wall, called law enforcement. After arriving, officers investigated, but were unable to find the source of the disturbance. At around 6 a.m., they left the business, per the Independent. About 10 minutes later, however, the business owner called police again after hearing more noises coming from another part of the building. Officers responded once again, according to the publication. Upon their second arrival, officers searched the unit, as well as neighboring businesses on the block. At some point, heard whispering and movement within the walls, the report said. The Independent reported that authorities made voice contact with Ghosh at about 6:30 a.m. and found her between the interior walls of the business. The fire department responded to the scene, and Ghosh was safely removed, per the report. During the investigation, authorities learned that multiple businesses along the roadway had sustained damage to potential access point on their shared roofs, suggesting possible entry between the buildings, the publication reported. Authorities said Ghosh was arrested and is facing the following charges: burglary, criminal damage to property, criminal trespass.
It's the whispering. It's the whispering that gets me.
Yeah.
She was taken to the Henry County jails. Authorities are also searching for 2 other individuals. Jail records show that the suspect was previously arrested on October 29th. 2 days. After she was allegedly caught driving while barred and without insurance, she was released on November 1st. She was also charged with interference with official acts in connection to that incident. She was arrested the next day for allegedly driving while barred and having no insurance, and then released on November 3rd.
Wow.
Who? You know what she is? Is what are those people that claim that she's what do they claim? Sovereign nation? You know what I'm talking about? Where they're living within America. And they're like, I don't have to get a driver's license. I'm a sovereign nation.
Yeah, I'm from Haiti. I'm from Haiti.
No. That's an immigrant. This is someone that lives in America and claims that they are their own nation. They've left America, right? But they still reside in here and their own sovereign people. That's what she is. She's like, I don't got to pay taxes. I don't need a driver's license. This is my sovereign domicile.
Right.
That's what she is. Yeah,
I think she's just a career criminal.
But it's the whispering, though. The whispering is the key thing in that story.
Yeah.
Who the heck is she whispering to? Herself?
She's on the cell phone whispering to the other 2 people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like I've heard of people trying this before, and getting stuck like at pizza places. They'll get stuck like where the ovens, like the heat comes out and die in them and stuff like that. And like just weird stuff, man. You'd be surprised what meth.
Who have you heard of living in the pizza places?
They wasn't living there. They were trying to break in to rob it, and then they ended up getting trapped, which is what I'm imagining this lady was doing.
Well, shoot, there was like a stop and go down the street from our church growing up, where a person went in there and killed the person who was working there and put him in they put him in the cooler, and then they didn't find him for like a week.
Jeez.
Yeah, you want to know a crazy story on that? Is I work with that guy's kid that was murdered.
Crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I work with that guy now. I went to high school with the kid too, but yeah, I work with him at my day job, which is insane. Yeah, he told me that they didn't find his dad for a week, and he was stuffed inside the cooler after they tried to rob him. Yep. That's insane. Yep.
Good God.
Crazy, man. All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people out there.
Anything else on living in the walls?
Stop living in the walls. Go out to the woods like a survivalist. Bring a tent or something like that.
Where are you going to get a tent?
Just get a tent. Tents aren't expensive. Look, I live in Colorado. Denver is like down the mountain from us. All these homeless people have tents, man. Get a tent. Go out in the woods and survive if you're going to do it. Don't just live in the walls of some Marshalls or something like that. Like, go out and give yourself a good chance of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think people have survival skills, dude.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think she wanted to just like kind of break into the place, steal some stuff. Or if she was living there, she was living there so that she would had easy access to food and stuff like that. No. Like she's not UC. She ain't gonna be able to go on the lam, as they call it, is what the career criminals call it when they disappear for a while, right? She don't have that.
I don't know that the career criminals are going out survival style.
Well, they could. You never know. You know what I mean? But,
I know that's what I would do. Look, if I was wanted, you ain't gonna find me.
Yeah.
Like,
I just robbed a Wawa.
Yeah.
I just robbed a Wawa. I'm going camping for a while.
You ain't gonna find me. You're gonna have to really.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna be deposed at some point about this very conversation?
Well, you're not, but that would be my plan. I'm going someplace where people are going to have to like really work hard to find me, not in the back of some convenience store.
You ain't going to have to work hard to find you, because all the places you named, all you got to do is go to the whitest parts of America and there's CDOT.
Yeah.
It's not, you're not going to have to work too hard. You just go to the 3 states with all the white people and there's CDOT.
Yeah. 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 They're going to take out the dogs. They're going to find some footprints, and
that's right.
Probably where I'll be. It's a good
all right. Well, let's move on. Unfortunately, I got the first 2 paragraphs of this next story, and that's it, because I have to subscribe to the Detroit Free Press in order to get this full story.
And nobody wants that.
And I am not supporting the economy in Michigan. So
right.
It's not happening. So CDOT, maybe you can finish the story, but it said, and by the way, this needs the song.
Oh no, I have the whole story right here.
Yeah, I got off the page and went back. Don't get off the page.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, except this has to do with a man peeing, which means that you have broken your promise.
No. That's not breaking my promise.
Regardless, play the song. King.
Jeez. All right, you want me to take lead on this one?
Yes, you read
Yeah,
this.
you go ahead.
right.
You go ahead
Title
and
is-
take the dong.
3 years later, fired Zamboni driver Al Sobotka goes to trial over peeing incident. You guys know what a Zamboni is? I know I'm the only hockey player here.
No. I know exactly what a Zamboni is. It's the thing that cleans the ice.
Yeah, resurfaces the ice, right? So
Mhm.
more than 3 years after getting fired for urinating in a drain at work, ex-Detroit Red Wings Zamboni driver Al Sobotka heads to trial this week in Wayne County Circuit Court, where he hopes to convince a jury that he was wrongfully axed from a job he held for 50 hockey seasons.
Oh,
This
wow.
dude is old.
Yeah, he
A
is.
jury of 5 women and 3 men was seated on Tuesday, October 7th in the high-profile employment dispute, which pits a beloved Zamboni driver, an octopus twirler and hurler, against a multi-billion-dollar entertainment company. You guys know, you guys understand the octopus reference. The Detroit Red Wings, it is their good luck charm for fans to sneak in raw dead octopuses into the stadium. And when they score, from the stands, they toss these raw dead octopuses onto the ice as a celebration tactic. It's been going on for like 30 years.
Isn't it octopi?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's octopi, sir.
So
correct.
Education ain't our strong suit.
Yeah, no. Sobotka is suing Olympia Entertainment, alleging he was let go because the higher-ups at the company thought he was too old and used the 2022 peeing debacle as an excuse to get rid of him. However, he alleges the company engaged in a cover-up by having an executive who knew nothing about him fire him, just so they could walk off another executive who allegedly called him old just weeks before the incident and then replaced him with a 37-year-old underling after he was fired. Yeah.
Ageism.
Well,
according to court reports, Sobotka's younger replacement was hired in the exact same salary that it took Sobotka 5 decades to obtain. How much do you think he makes a year to clear the Zamboni, to clear the ice with a Zamboni?
Don't know.
I'm gonna guess like 65,000.
Close. 81 grand, 81K a year.
Dude, 81 grand in Detroit?
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You ever been to Detroit?
Yeah. What a
place. It's a dump, ain't it? It's a dump.
Oof.
You can tell the auto industry built that city.
Man.
Yeah.
You can literally, when you cross the state line from Ohio to Michigan, you literally feel it in the road. That they don't keep up on the roads because it means people buy more cars. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I don't know what this guy expected. I mean, when you whip the dong out in the middle of the workplace and just start urinating where everybody can see it.
No one can see it. Here it says,
man, he's 78 years old. He whipped his dong out in front of Susie at HR and just started urinating right next to her. And then was looking her right in the eyes as she's staring at his Rodney and describing how he was twirling an octopi like moments earlier or something and wonders why he got fired. I mean, it's not the same day and age as it was when this guy was in his heyday. It's a new day and age at the workplace. You can't do the same exact things you used to do. Now, does he have a discrimination suit for ageism? Maybe.
Of course he does.
I would think he has a little something to do with that, especially with the comment that was made.
This poor guy,
you just can't whip your dong out, man. And
poor guy.
This guy was at the age of 68. Someone saw him urinating in an ice drain in the Zamboni room. And Sobotka maintains he urinated in the drain because he has a prostate issue and couldn't hold it. And he begged to keep his job and then texted the most powerful man in the company, pleading for help. 15 years with them. Look, I'm not a Detroit Red Wings fan. I'll tell you that much.
Right. Blackhawks. Go Blackhawks.
Well, I'm a Blackhawks and an Avs fan, and neither of them like the Red Wings at all.
Right.
Nobody does.
Correct. But
I do like their logo though.
It's the Zamboni room. No one's going in there except for that.
Well, somebody went in there because somebody saw him out.
He's peeing in the ice drain. Like
how much you want to bet it was the underling that told on him to get his job? Yeah,
sure.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, look, I want to drive the Zamboni. That has been a lifelong goal of mine, is just to drive the Zamboni. Just once. Yep. Right?
Just once.
I get it. You in any little slip up on a Zamboni driver, people are gunning for your job. You know?
Mm-hmm.
High risk.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to drive the Zamboni.
Especially when you whip out the Zamboni Boney, you know?
Yeah. That's what he did.
Zamboni pony or
the Boney? Yeah. Or the pony, whatever you want to go with. I think that
he has a bump. He has a bumper sticker on the Zamboni that says "Come ride the pony."
Zamboni Boney.
All right. Yeah. So you've been going here. I just want to ask a question. Let's use common sense.
Yeah. Okay? Can't whip the dong out.
What job in America can you have where you will be seen peeing outside of a toilet and keep your job?
I got a good one for you. Yeah. NFL players do it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they pee on the sidelines. There's stories where they peed on the sidelines and someone will hold a little like towel over them. There's stories out there.
Well, there's a towel over them.
Well, yeah. Well, he had a whole Zamboni room around him, and he was just peeing in the drain.
Someone saw his dong. That's what you're leaving out here.
That's what you're leaving out.
It wasn't private if somebody saw it.
They saw him peeing.
I don't care.
They saw him peeing on his old shriveled ball sack, and they got upset by that. So I'll answer something that DJ, a delivery driver. We use pee bottles whenever we're out in residential neighborhoods where restrooms are not available, but we do dispose of them later. So,
and the truck there's no windows,
right? But I will say, when I did jump, when I used to ride with jumping is a term we use when you ride with a driver and they hand you the box, you run it up to the door for them or whatever, and we use them during Christmas time. When I first started, I would jump for a driver and he would open up the back door and pee into the street for everybody to see.
Well, and if you would have told on him, he would have probably lost his job.
He would have lost his He would have lost his job if somebody called in or we called on it, or I told on him. Yeah,
I'm just saying, there's no job in America where you can publicly pee and keep your job.
Yeah, it's very tough. You know what I mean?
I feel
like I'm a union rep, so I mean, I feel for the guy, but at the same point in time, man, there's no way in heck I can keep somebody's job when they just whip the dong out for everybody to see. That's just you just can't.
Right.
That's a form of sexual harassment, sir. Even if it was just the Zamboni in there, he sexually harassed the Zamboni.
I mean, frankly, if he wasn't in the Zamboni room and the wrong person saw him, he might be going to jail.
Yeah, that's a fact too.
And would be on the sex offender list.
He may still end up on that list. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
that is nuts.
I mean, look, I feel bad for the dude because he's old and he's got a prostate problem, and hey, we're all headed there.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, it's not like I say he should be fired or he shouldn't be fired. I'm just saying, like, I don't know where in America you could work. I mean, dude, they're probably even making like cowboys at big ranches do that, right? I mean, where there's more risk, there's going to be more rules. The more you can be sued for and lose, the more rules there's going to be.
Sucks.
Yeah,
I
I
think,
I
I
don't
think
know
they have
about
some
this one. Man.
Blackhawks could hire him and just put him out there with like a colostomy bag or whatever. Just have him riding around, just showing off. You're like, oh, you guys didn't want your Zamboni driver? We got him now, and check out his pee bag.
Yeah, bus open on the floor.
It's but it's
all over the ice.
They do more than drive the Zambonis. To be fair, they
what does a Zamboni driver do? I've always wondered this because it just seems like they come out in between periods, clean the floor off, and it's a done deal. So there's more duties to this.
There's a science to it. The ice has to have a specific hardness. So how much ice you're shaving off versus how much water you're putting down versus the drying or the freezing time of that hot water that's resurfacing the ice, right? And they also have to be like an ice expert in regards to like the cooling system. They're not just out there driving Zambonis. Like he's not just making 6 laps, before warm-ups and then during the intermission to get paid. Like he's an expert in regards to ice surface. And if you look at any company, or any NHL team that plays in different areas, Florida, Southern States, stuff like that, maintaining ice during the season is hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's got a whole machine that does the work for him.
Oh, it's not just the machine. You're just downplaying this.
See, that's what I thought. I thought the guy just had the machine and the machine did all the work and all he was the dummy behind the wheel.
No.
That's what I'm just going to say that's what 99% of people that never played rec hockey would know.
Again, with just really
because of your experience.
This is 2 weeks in a row that you're just ripping on me about rec hockey.
A professional Zamboni is between $150,000 and $250,000
for the machine.
Yeah. So I'm guessing there's some technology inside.
There's
so it tells them what to do.
No.
Yeah, I assume that it's like a Tesla and it just does all the work for them.
No, you have to know how much ice you're shaving off, what the temperature of the water that you're putting back on there is, how much water is going on there, all of that.
So this guy should just work for the government as an ecologist or something like that.
Well, he's not going to be allowed to now because he showed his Zamboni bony to someone else.
Yeah, he did. His bony Zamboni.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. Crazy.
Feel bad for the dude.
Yeah.
Next story.
A Zamboni machine is a critical indicator of ice quality and provides immediate feedback to its operator. See, y'all don't want me to be on the sidelines here and not read because I'm calling BS here.
No.
The Zamboni machine is a critical indicator of ice quality and provides immediate feedback to its operator and the rink staff.
Correct.
Ice hardness and temperature, surface evenness, problem areas, water management. It tells them all that.
Well, it gives you the data, but it's up to the Zamboni driver to interpret that data and determine how much ice he's going to take off versus how much he's going to be putting on in hot water, right?
Right. Just like the guy at McDonald's who determines how much ketchup goes on your burger.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys just love whipping me in hockey.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. You're just trying to downplay all of it.
We're baiting you.
I know you are.
We are.
I know what you're doing. It's working.
We're masters of
that. I'm not low on energy anymore. This is some shit. Sorry, people.
All right.
Shit. Just saying dumb, ignorant shit.
Folks, if you ever want to tune into a show where he gets really mad, let's have him read the stories and then we do the research behind it because I type fast. I sniffed that one out real quick.
Yeah,
he made the
A $250,000 machine that doesn't tell you anything, doesn't tell you what to do, doesn't. No, it's just up to the guy driving it to figure out what to do.
You want to know something great?
The guy's got a Harvard degree to drive a Zamboni.
Right, exactly.
Look,
I am not above driving a Zamboni. I am not saying that Zamboni drivers are less than. What I'm saying, though, is if that machine is $250,000, it better be doing more than just putting water down with a lever.
Yeah. That's not what it does. In my watch, just so you guys know, my watch just warned me that apparently I'm in a loud environment.
So what you're saying then
is my voice and my energy level.
What you're saying then is technology can tell you what to do and what not to do.
Yeah, but it's up to me to decipher.
You can't even argue it. Like in your argument back, you're arguing with the fact that technology says that you're experiencing chaos. Like
you guys are gonna create the uprising of all the Zamboni drivers, and they are gonna be pissed at you.
Yes, we know a $250,000 machine can't tell the guy what to do. But
ain't that much.
Your $300 watch has more intelligence than the Zamboni machine. Okay,
just knows that my blood pressure is up and I'm getting loud.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get back to normal. Are we done with this?
Yeah. Thanks for making me into that one. You read that, and you're like, C-Dot's gonna lose his shit if I just downplay this.
Right.
Sorry. Good call. Good save.
All 32 Zamboni drivers in America are going to be pissed at us, DJ.
Jesus.
Right.
We better watch ourselves.
Hey, we got to watch out. There's at least 15 fans that are going to be upset too because everybody watches the NHL.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
And then we pee in a drain while we're done watching it.
And then C-Dot sticks up for us for being sex offenders. That's how that works. Next story. Florida man stole $7,000 in scratch-off lottery tickets, then returned to the store to redeem them just hours later.
We need a Florida man song.
We do.
Him and Ohio man, they need their own songs, but maybe like a dueling Florida Ohio man song where they're like just out crazying each other.
We'll see.
Oh! Did you? I didn't even know we.
Yeah, we had
one.
Wow.
You just been sitting on that?
I have. I've been sitting on that for weeks, sir.
Dang it. That's awesome. Good job. Good timing. I had no clue that was a thing.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get into this story because I have so many questions. A Florida man was hit with federal charges this week after he allegedly sold $7,000 in scratch-off lottery tickets from a convenience store. Then he returned to the scene of the crime mere hours later to try and redeem his loot. Justin Farley pulled into a St. Petersburg Circle K on May 5th and, quote, opened multiple cabinets and took scratch-off lottery tickets before fleeing the scene in his gray Hyundai Elantra.
Of course.
According to low interest rates, low prices, bud. That's a low monthly payment. According to a probable cause affidavit reviewed by the Post, roughly 40 minutes later, Farley arrived at an area 7-Eleven to redeem the $7,000 worth of scratch-off. According to the document filed in the United States District Court for the Middle District of Florida. And after an unsuccessful attempt, the bumbling thief returned to the same Circle K and tried to cash in on the 7 ticket books he had stolen from the store. He attempted once again, failed, the document said.
He's gone back multiple times at this point.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
With
I didn't know who he was.
Was he wearing sunglasses and a fake nose the second time?
Yeah, like
the
the
Groucho Marx.
Yeah,
with the eyebrows.
What are you talking about?
I haven't been
I
here.
don't know. I don't
He's
know
got
him.
He's got his little cigar. What?
He left.
Keeps
He
hashing
didn't-
it.
Listen to this. He left and returned later, minutes later, only to come up empty a third time. In his
Jeez.
marriage, Farley drove back to the 7-Eleven in a black mask, yellow shirt, and black Nikes, and pointed a replica clock at the
Wow.
clerk, demanding a staffer open the cash register, prosecutors alleged. He successfully made off with $120 from the register before escorting the clerk to the back of the store and snatching a pack of Newport cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
we know what.
yes. Get some lung darts while you're at it.
Yeah.
A slew of evidence, including his license plate, surveillance footage, led cops to pull over Farley on May 22nd and book him on commercial burglary and grand theft, according to details first reported by the Independent.
This dude ain't
Yeah.
that smart.
After his arrest, Farley told cops he, quote, needed the money, the affidavit said.
I bet he did. Now
Yeah.
he
He
really
admitted,
needs a public defender.
he admitted to committing the Circle K and 7-Eleven robbery in a recorded interview with cops. It is unclear if he divulged his repeat visits to both locations. While in custody on state charges, Farley was indicted by a Tampa grand jury. He was charged federally on Tuesday, according to the outlet.
My favorite thing is he went into his closet and he's like, you know, I stole this wearing my white Jordan 11s. I'm gonna
Yeah.
toss on some black Nikes and
Yeah.
they won't recognize me.
He
Yeah, I'm
now
gonna wear
faces
this-
one count of interference with commerce by threat or violence.
Yeah.
That has to be a government word.
Do you
One
it is.
count of interference with commerce by threat
Yeah.
or violence. You talking about robbing, dog? That's what you're talking about. That's a robbery. A
yeah.
federal
Yeah.
charge under the
Basically.
Hobbs Act, which prohibits robbery. See, there it is. That affects interstate or foreign commerce.
I like how they think they're stretching on this one. Look, I have no problem with
Yeah.
prosecuting this dude, but you
Yeah.
are stretching thinking that some random 7-Eleven in St. Pete, Florida is gonna affect the nation's commerce.
Right.
I guarantee this dude can't spell interference, commerce, or violence.
Yeah.
None of
used-
the above. No.
Do you really need a fake Glock? Like, can't you just put your hand in your pocket with like your finger pointed forward?
No, he had to make sure they saw it so he could get some more time.
The dim-witted thief also has a significant criminal history. No kidding.
Yeah,
I
imagine that.
Including convictions for felony drug and firearm possession.
Well, that's why he didn't have a real Glock. He got
Right.
busted.
Took it away.
Florida man MO right there.
They took it
Jeez.
away.
Just use your finger in your pocket like all the 80s movies.
Yeah, that works.
So here's my question, because it did. He stole $7,000 in scratch-off lottery
Yeah.
tickets.
I want to know
Yeah.
what the winnings were. Was it like
Me too, C-Dot.
Yeah, like how much
Yeah.
did you win? $300 with stealing $7,000 of tickets to win $300?
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Well,
That's the
here's
important part.
where
I
he
want to
messed.
know that.
Well, here's where he messed up. See, if you know anything about the lottery tickets like I do, you know that when I deliver them to the convenience stores, that they have to be scanned into
Activated?
their system, right, and activated. But then what happens is when they're sold, they get scanned again, not for the price, but they get scanned again saying that they're being sold, so that the whole stolen ticket thing goes away, right? So what this guy did is he got them activated, but he didn't get them scanned into the system. And then he took it somewhere else and they could see that they were stolen tickets. So he messed up that way. So that's a common thing with a lot of thieves with the scratch offs. They don't realize that those get a couple different scans on them to let the stores know that this is a legitimate ticket.
Huh.
Done
So-
messed up, Justin.
Yeah, he messed up there. That's where he messed up. Second of all, he's still driving around the same car. Like,
With the Hyundai Elantra, show everyone your license plate. Good.
Yeah.
night.
So what he should have done was park the Hyundai Elantra around the block somewhere.
We're not giving advice. We're not giving advice.
No. This
on
ain't
how to
advice
steal.
at all.
Just,
This ain't advice
so
at
you
all.
guys
This is
know.
just hypothetical. Hypothetically,
Yeah, don't write it
hypothetically,
down.
how would I do this caper?
I don't know that needs to be
Hey,
one of the highlights of our shows. Here's shit that went wrong. We're going to tell you how we would have done it so it wouldn't have gone wrong.
Yeah. So,
how to be better thieves.
Yeah, this is how I would have been a better thief. All right.
Jesus.
I would have parked around the block somewhere, rode a bike up there in one set of clothing, right? And then when I come out, I'm taking that layer of clothing off when I get back on the bike and I go around the block to where the cameras can't see me no more. I'm taking that layer of clothing off. I'm going back to my car. I'm getting in it, gone. Nobody knows who I am, right? Now I'm taking the scratch offs and I'm selling them on the street. You know what I mean?
Kane, what kind of bike is this?
10 for $1. 10 for $1. You know what I mean?
I'm the last person to comment on this.
Yeah.
What kind of bike you riding? I'm just saying.
So it would have been something with a banana seat, obviously, because my hat is too big for a regular seat because it's going to swallow it whole. So I need something that can support all of this. You know,
where's the dang seat?
You wouldn't do a motorcycle?
Well, you got to get rid of it.
Man.
The motorcycles. Here's the beauty. The motorcycles have the light. I may or may not have friends that have motorcycles that have this little like lever where they can flip up and down their license plates.
Oh,
what kind of people you hanging out with? First of all,
Florida men.
Kang don't even fly. What is he going to do on a motorcycle?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that'd be like a gorilla on a little trike.
Me, yeah, it would. Yeah.
Me
on a motorcycle.
He's getting like thigh burns and stuff from the exhaust.
It'd be like Evel Knievel trying to rob something. All right, I'm gonna wreck that motorcycle and I'm gonna end up with like 100 broken bones somehow. I'll get caught on a motorcycle. All right. I'm gonna jump the curb, except for the bike's gonna hit it, and I'm the only one going over the curb. You know, like face first, and it's gonna hurt. But yeah, I mean, there's different ways to get this off, and this guy just definitely did not do any of that.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I don't know that needs to be a new segment on our show of like how we would have done it.
No, it's called How the Kang Would Have. How the Kang Would Have.
Listen, we don't need to be given advice on anything.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get caught even quicker, listen to the Kang's advice.
Right. Well, all of us, to be fair.
He's riding out on a banana, on a bicycle with a banana seat.
That's
single speed. Yeah. Good God.
Yeah, ain't no 12 speeds here, sir.
I mean, if you're going to go and do it, like, why don't you just be like, hey, man, like, you need to scan these and activate them.
Right. And then not only that, I that makes me seem like it was probably like a smash and grab, like where he just smashed and grabbed as many as he could and took off running. But what got me was the fact that he stole a pack of Newport menthols.
I love that. I love that.
That was the greatest part of the whole story. Like,
you know that he started walking away, and then like he took 3 steps and he turned around. He's like, you know what? Give me those Newports right there.
That's right. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna need some Newports.
Yeah.
The menthol.
Yeah.
And
to your left.
At the guy.
Up to the left. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, thank you.
And then I'm pretty sure he stole a lighter on the way out too, so that he could light that speedboat up and take a couple hits.
Yeah,
for sure. He smoked that whole pack before he got to the house, didn't he?
How are you going to come back 3 times to
the same place?
Just change your shirt to a yellow shirt and some black Nikes.
No. They'll never recognize me now.
He had on some panda dunks.
He did too. You know, he had the panda dunks on.
No, he did. I could see it.
Oh,
yeah. You have to kind of be a little bit of a sneakerhead for that to go through your thought process of, oh shoot, like I better change my Nikes to the different colored ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Because sneakerheads always assume, and I'm one of them, they always assume that everyone is looking at your shoes. Always.
Yeah. So he went from one matching outfit to another one.
I'm wearing my Air Max 95s. I better switch it up to the Air Max 90s. They won't note it. They won't put those two together at all.
Well, the best part is the color coordination that he had with the car. You know,
what color was the car?
Gray.
It was gray. So everything he wore matched it. You know.
Yeah. Well, is this a new? I don't even care. It's a Hyundai Elantra. God help us.
He probably stole that too. Wasn't that one of the cars that they were having problems with? Also with the
Hyundais and Kias. Hyundais and Kias.
Yeah, he probably stole that from some movie theater somewhere.
Oh.
Decided, you know what sounds like a really good idea right now? Stealing that Hyundai Elantra and going and stealing some lotto tickets so I can get some quick money.
You should have just gone out in the woods and lived in the woods and tried to survive.
And he got a quick 7 years.
I liked your idea of not cashing in the tickets, but selling them at street value.
You have somebody else go do it. That's what I'm saying. You have somebody else go do it. Yeah, see?
But you better hope they don't catch you because they're going to be mad.
You're not selling them. You're not selling them on your block. You're selling them on other blocks.
See that? I don't think a person that does a smash and grab in a Circle K is worried about getting
street violence.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, he's all about the street violence, sir.
Yeah.
He is street violence. That's his middle name.
Street justice is probably the better term because they're going to come back and be like, I paid you $6 for these $30 in tickets, and these are stolen. They're worth nothing.
Yeah. Now I got to charge for receiving stolen property, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, NMP.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're over an hour, boys. Believe it or not.
Already. That went by pretty quick.
We had a lot of built-up aggression and energy from Thanksgiving. We got our caloric intake in for the holidays, and we needed this to kind of get it out.
Plus Kang's mother-in-law's cracking on him all weekend. Dude.
All weekend, dude. Like,
did it make you
want to You picked a good seat there, honey. Your dad looks like a king-size bed.
Jeez.
Come on. Jesus, man. Come on, Jane.
Jeez.
Leave me alone. Go pick on Bob.
But you got a husband? But you got a portly husband to go deal with? Seriously.
And those were real names. I dropped real names right now.
All right, let's go around the horn and then get out of here. C-Dot, what do you got for the people?
The winter's coming. It's cold out here. And what that means is that the stories should be getting a little less crazy, would be my assumption, is because, when it's hot summer nights, people go crazy, right?
They do.
But what makes me, I'm just trying to think about what stories are going to be upcoming with cold and winter ensuing. And it might not have as many stories, but I feel like if they're going to exert the energy to go do something in the cold, that's going to be even crazier, right? It's got to really, really be worth it.
Remember, it's always warm in Florida, bud.
That's
true. Right.
And now that we got a Florida Man song, that's exciting. But that's it for me.
All right, Kang, what do you got?
Oh man, I'm just excited we didn't have to hit the mute button this week. It was a good
He's doing better. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's doing better. Hopefully the mute button goes away, but we still got it just in case. You know,
I would have muted the shit out of you guys when you were talking dumb stuff about the Zamboni drivers, just so you know.
Yeah,
if I had to do it.
The guy driving a $250,000 piece of equipment that doesn't
You
tell
act,
me anything.
you act like $250,000 is a lot of money for a piece of equipment. It's not.
I mean, well, okay.
It basically just like rubs the ice.
It probably doesn't. It probably has more intelligence than your Apple Watch. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can take that rubbing of the ice and rub it somewhere else.
They basically gave that Zamboni driver autopilot. Is basically what that guy's driving. Something with autopilot.
That ain't true. That ain't true.
It is. It's very true. It's okay. I mean, we understand you're a hockey purist and you want the Zamboni to go back to 1953 when it was, you actually had to know what you're doing. But today, day and age, I could drive a Zamboni.
About this. I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's because the Zamboni is sacred in hockey. And just so you guys know, S. my father, worked for the gentleman. He did some work for the gentleman that invented the Zamboni.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
Yeah. How old was that guy?
Oh.
I was about to say he had to, but I guarantee you he didn't whip out his dong and pee in it.
That would not be appreciative of that.
Or is that just something Zamboni people do? I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm trying to understand this. Is that just a Zamboni thing? You just whip it out and pee in drains?
I think a lot of that stuff happens in professional sports.
Is that part of the Zamboni oath? Is that part of the Zamboni oath?
Maybe.
Take the upheld the Zamboni oath.
Bless the ice.
Pee in drains.
Yeah.
I will not pee on ice, but I will pee in drains, sir.
All right.
But hey, everybody, like, follow, comment. We're on YouTube, Honkytalk Podcast. We're on Facebook, Honkytalk Podcast. We're on Instagram, Honkytalk Podcast. And you can email your comments to honkytalkpodcast25@gmail.com. And you can also send us some stories. We may or may not use them. Depends on how good they are. But if they're another Dookie story or something like that, that's true. We use CDOT.
The bar,
infant child can step over the bar that we got on this. Okay, so,
look, you think it's funny? I get submissions from listeners. They text them to me, and I've had to turn away quite a few because they are the people that some of our listeners are twisted. I'll tell you that much. And I have to respond like, I know you want to hear us talk about that, but that's some dark. That's dark. Can't be talking about that.
Yeah, we can't be talking about that stuff.
And if I think it's dark, it's real dark.
Yeah, we can't be talking about Sasquatch rape on this show, sir.
Good God.
All right. I'm going to close this out. Folks, thanks for hanging with us. I know you've all literally stopped listening at this point, but join us next week. We're getting into the holidays. I believe, you know what we should do, guys? We should make a Christmas list, a Honkytalk Christmas list.
Yeah.
Of like things we want?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, what
like peace on earth type things? Like not like physical gifts, but like what our Christmas wishes would be?
Dude, we want a whole show. We don't need to mute you. Yes. No, I don't want to know your real hopes and dreams, CDOT. I want it to be funny. Look, folks, thank you again. Thanks for hanging out. Like Kang said, Honkytalk, 2 words. If you go one word, you're going to get a very, very different podcast. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's actually about honky tonk music. So ours is extremely different.
They don't talk about poop at all.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great week. We'll see you later.
Rodney's man meat.
Later.
Hit it.
Honkytalk News is about to freak.